morning. Zane just woke up and he is currently just laying down because he's not feeling good. That's why I made the tea this morning. But I wanted to film a morning routine because I feel like my mornings are usually the same and they don't really change necessarily. I am getting ready for the day, putting on some sunscreen. I wanted to film this week in particular because it's midterms and there's just like a lot going on this week. Like we have midterms this whole week, and then on Friday me, Zane, and Joey are leaving to go to Seattle to go see Russ in concert because he's starting his tour in Seattle, so we're going to go see him. This would be my third Russ concert, and I think he's the only artist that I've ever been to a concert of theirs like more than once. Like I don't think there's any other artist that I've seen that I've gone like twice. So I'm excited. I'm familiar with him. It's just different because I went and saw him when he visited my hometown, which is Hawaii. But now that I'm living in the mainland for school, it's different. And this is my first show not seeing him in Hawaii, so that'll be very interesting. But other than that, I'm very excited, and I'm just gonna go and get ready and then start to prep for one of my classes because my midterm for that class is tomorrow. So I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, also, I wasn't sure if I wanted to make a whole separate video on this or not, but I don't think I am. I picked up the putty bronzer and the putty blush from e.l.f. at Target the other day, and I really wanted to try them out because I've seen mixed reviews. But like the color of the bronzer, hold on, looks very similar to the color of my Milk bronzer, which my Milk one is like pretty pricey, like for the size, so I wanted to compare them. So I'm just like taking an e.l.f. brush and I'm just dipping into it. I'm not sure how you're supposed to do it. Oh, it's like a hair. Oh, what? This is pretty. It seems to be going on really smooth for me. So I'm just tapping it in the areas I want it and then blending up. I would say, honestly, I would closely compare this to the Milk one. I mean, obviously it's like, this one's in like a pot and the other one's like in a stick. But it's still like, it blended the same. It looks the same to me. And it blended really easily too. I'm using the e.l.f. buffing foundation brush for this, by the way, and then I'm also going to go in with the putty blush. This was in the shade Turks and Caicos, I believe, and the bronzers in the shade Tan Lines. There was more shades for the putty bronzer than there was for the blush. There was only 2 options, I believe, for the blush, at least at the Target that I went to. But I'm just taking the same brush so that my application is seamless. And then oh my god, wait, I feel like you guys can like barely see that. Can you guys see the blush? That's so pretty. Oh, I like this. I've heard people say that they don't have pigment. Like, I watched some reviews before buying it because I was intrigued. And I've heard people say that they don't have pigment. There's pigment. I'm also rubbing like a little bit on my nose. Ooh, this is cute. I would go, they were only $7 each, which compared to like high-end products, these are a deal. These are a deal. Like, if you want like that flawless kind of like clean girl look, but without having to spend a lot of money on buying like expensive trending products, these will do you just good. Okay, so I have my iPad now. I'm done getting ready, and I'm just going to finish filling out my study guide for my exam tomorrow. Thankfully, my exam is open notes, so we are allowed to use your study guide, and we're allowed to use any resources that she has on our Canvas page. So she even said we can use Google, but we just don't have to. We're just not allowed to work with anybody else. So I am just going to finish completing this. I have about 7 more questions I have to answer. They're like basically all done already, but my class starts at 12, so I'm gonna finish this before class so that I can kind of just chill out. So I'm gonna go do that. Okay, I am done filling out. Oh, you can't even see it. I'm done filling out. There's 31 terms that I had to fill out, but since my class doesn't start for another 2 hours, I am just going to hang out, so I'm going to end the video here. Thanks for sticking around and watching my morning routine. Everyone, wish Zane all the health and happiness. Make him feel better. But that's it for this video. I'm going to be posting a couple more videos. Basically, the lineup is there. You'll see videos of our trip to Seattle and all that fun stuff, so stay tuned for that. I'm gonna try and post 2 times a week. I'm gonna try it out and see how I like it. But without further ado, bye.